Was goody, was goody. Back with another one because you know Raider Nation needed another one. We are in the building. Raiders_football is the channel. Welcome to the Yurp Show. I'm your host, Yurp Jervis. Got my co-host always with me on the side. State your name on.
Stack Tenor Mike here, man. At your service.
Yes, sir. At your service. We are in the building. How y'all feeling, man? How everybody feeling? A lot of things transpired today. Rookie mini camp was today. The media was out there today. So good things, man. Good things. We're gonna so what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to the press conference. Well, I'm gonna be
Nice. Nice.
I'm bringing that back, Frank. Frank, I'm bringing it back, man. I'm playing the press conferences back, y'all.
What's up, nephew?
Playing the press conference this year. Throughout the whole season, I'm gonna be doing it. So y'all look out for that. Shout out to the chat, man. Let's get to the chat. Got Sack Time Raider Mike in the building. He said, Raiders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Frank in the building. What's happening, Frank? What's happening?
What's up, man?
Yes, sir. East Coast in the building. My brother, he said,
What's up, Dante? Much respect, Dante.
Greg is in the building, man. Greg, what's happening? He said, you're in Sack Town. How are you doing? Still loving the roster. Of course. Appreciate it, man. How y'all feeling today, man? How are y'all doing today? I'm surprised you two came in at the same time. Do the back and forth. I hope you guys make up, man. Look. Hope y'all get this resolved.
I know that was some harsh shit that was going on. I saw that earlier too. It's like, wow, really?
You said I stand on the nation's point of views. Yeah. Hey man, look, everybody got their own opinions, everybody got their own points, man. What matters is can you prove it? Can you prove it? And I'm just gonna say this. My man East Coast has proven it. Not once, but twice.
Mm. Well, the thing is too, you can't bring race into it. That was what I had a problem with. We brought race into it.
Yeah, Greg, what's up with that, man? What you want, bro? You gotta apologize to my
Come on,
man.
man.
Bro. We don't do that, man. Raider Nation is, we don't do no type of racial things.
We're colorblind, man.
We are. What is that? Conjugating them? Is that the word? All of us together, black, white, Asian, Mexican, Puerto Rican, don't matter. We all love each other as one in Raider Nation, man. So I'm gonna have to say, man, you're gonna have to apologize, bro. That was wrong for you to say that, though.
Yeah, you owe him an apology.
Let's prove it together. Understand that, but I'm not talking about that proof. I'm talking about what people are saying, what people say. If a person puts something out there and they stand on it and then they right, that's proving it. Am I right on?
Oh, no doubt about it, man. It's I don't care if he differs 1,000% with ECG on anything. I just don't think the race thing is allowable in Raider Nation. I
No.
mean, it's just not allowed.
But see, this is where you get it wrong, bro. right? It's not being disrespected. You're not. It's not disrespect if you're right. You gotta take it what it is, bro. You gotta take the good with the bad, bro. You can't just have everybody thinking. You can't just think we're not a good team, bro. Well, maybe now we might be able to, turn the corner. But we ain't been good, bro. Let's keep it 100. We ain't been good. So you think people are going to say good things if we will not be, if we haven't been good? No, you don't get good if you're doing bad, bro. You get good when you're doing good. You get bad when you're doing bad. Period. Constructive criticism, bro. That's what it is, cuz. And I think people in this world don't know how to handle constructive criticism.
Yeah, just leave race out of it. That's the whole thing, man. Just leave race
That's
out of it.
too.
What's up,
Uh,
Yonder? What's
I
up,
am
Ozzy?
Bush Raider in the building. What it do, man? What it do? What's up, man? What's happening? You say we can't say the Raiders suck when this rookie class have not taken a snap or a full season. I mean, you're right about that, but that's how he feels. That's how he feels. That's not how everybody else feels. Everybody else has their different opinions. You got other Raider content creators who didn't even want most of these people in this class. So just because me and you think it was a good thing doesn't mean everybody else is, bro. That's what you have to realize. And you're not realizing that, bro. So when you go off and then start saying all crazy stuff, bro, like, come on, man. It can't get you that mad to where you take it there, bro. Honestly. Let me tell you something. I've cussed East when I first met East Coast, this is how we met. I cussed him out. The first time, it was 2 years ago, East Coast, no, bro, he'll tell you, bro. It was the first time I met East Coast. When I see his channel, bro, I heard him talking crazy. Yo, he was talking crazy. I cussed him out. And you know what? That motherfucker was right. Every little bit of pieces of things that he said, he was right. So what I do, I apologize. Oh, yo, bro. East Coast tell you, hey, yo, bro, my bad, bro. I don't know what I was thinking. Shit, you was right. I'll take that, you know? And then that's when I became a content creator. And then you know what I'm saying? I started doing my thing and East Coast came on. We've been cool ever since, bro. But I have never said anything racial or even called that man out of his name because I wouldn't want nobody doing that shit to me. Period. Don't nobody want that shit, bro. Especially a black man at that. So man, I mean, it's different ways to handle shit, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's different ways to handle shit. Yes, we are Raider Nation. We don't take no shit, but you taking it there, taking it to the racism, bro. Come on, bro. That means I seen what East Coast read on there. That's why I commented on there. I seen what he read on there, and he said it's crazy how some people is like this is the type of community. When he said this is the type of community I'm being, I didn't like that shit. Not on his part, on your part. Because now you thinking that you seen worse and you heard worse. That's understandable. If you seen worse and you heard worse, why are you doing the same thing? That's what I'm saying.
Well, the thing is,
I
yeah,
got mad.
there's 32 teams in the NFL. One of them has set the pace for like not caring. The only color we care about is the color of your jersey. That's it. And to bring it just hurts my soul when there's racist comments by Raiders fans. It just hurts my soul. That's like, I mean, how can you possibly say that? Well, that's not what we're about. I mean, you cannot be a real Raider fan and think and bring racism into a conversation. You just can't do that. It's just not allowed. I mean, I spent 17 years in Law T in the Old Coliseum. There's no racism. It's just not allowed.
He
And
was
any
good, bro.
Raider fan should know that. I mean, we scouted all these, black college dominated schools way before anybody did, and we brought them in. We brought in the first Mexican head coach. We brought in the first black head coach. I mean, and so for somebody, and now we have a Japanese kicker that's probably going to be like the first Asian player to play in the NFL. To bring up race is just it hurts my spine.
Yeah, it's crazy work, man. That's crazy work. E, professional E in the building. What it do, man? Hey, great man. I still got love for you, bro. You feel me? But sometimes you just gotta make better choice of words, my nigga. That's it. You feel me?
What's up, Pro E?
He said the worst part of doing YouTube is 100% up. Wait, let me put it up. My bad. It said the worst part of doing YouTube is 100% of the time I get daggers for my opinions. And when I respond, it's a problem. Not every team is going to be good every year, but I never go after people, man. Nah, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? And I thought Unc was gonna lead with this, but he went a different route when he said, um, "Dang, I just lost it." The just I don't know. Just you gotta just make better choice of words, man. Oh, 32 teams. It's 32 teams out there, bro. You think East Coast is just ragging on our team for nothing, bro? If he sees what he sees, then that's it. If that's what he sees on the film, that's what he sees on the film. Everybody watches film differently, bro. That's another thing. Everybody watches everybody watches film different. And East Coast said, and he said, I didn't watch the video, but I can yet. I didn't watch the video yet because I've been itching to watch it, but I've been busy. But I can almost guess whatever East Coast said on that show, the East AFC and NFC, whatever he said, I know it wasn't good. I can just tell right now because the East Coast won't post nothing like that if it's necessary. So that means if he, whatever East Coast said, Gray won with it from the get. I bet you the first couple of words he won with it. But guess what? I've learned that it's okay because guess what? One day we're gonna have to be good. I mean, I would like for now. I ain't got. I mean, a lot of people ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like we would like for us now, and I'm thinking we. I think we've been doing. I think we did a pretty good job in the draft. I'm not even gonna lie. East Coast knows that. He tell me I'm wrong all the time, and I say I don't care. You feel me? Because that's how I feel about it. But he know at the end of the day, however it turns out, I'm gonna come to him and I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, like you was either right or I told you, bro. That's the only
Yeah.
thing you can do. You can say at
Hey,
the end of the day, you're trying to defend him right now. You got to defend him at the end of the season, not when they just playing. Because you don't even know how they going to play. You know what I'm saying? You like Greg, you saying East Coast don't even know how they gonna play. You don't either. This is why I don't say nothing. I last year and this year I didn't say anything. I let East Coast do his thing. I learned I grade my guys at the end of the season now. Never in the beginning. And that's what a lot of people do. They grade people in the beginning and not the end. This is why everybody is will be pissed off when the players that they really like or somebody that they don't do good. Cause like, oh man, like you know what I'm saying? Oh, we got a couple people in the bill. Hold on, man. Shout out to Roy 8200. He said Hezekiah Masses, dog. He's definitely a dog.
Yes, that's a guy we could talk about for a little bit here. I mean,
Masses, dude. Yes,
I
he
I,
is.
I love that pick. I
You
love that pick. That dude is
uh,
sticky.
Raiders down yonder. Hezekiah Masses. He's a that boy is him.
He is
He's
sticky like Jack Tatum or excuse me goddamn who was I can't think of his name. Oh, I got his autograph. Oh, bless it. Well, Blendicop, the Stickum guys, uh, Lester Tate and yeah, the Stickum guys. That's him. He's sticky. He is sticky.
definitely sticky. Sticky like honey, cuz.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. East Coast said Masters was my favorite Raiders pick. Absolute monster. Yo, I want to
I think
know.
so too. I think I agree. That was my third favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
like
was my
his.
third favorite.
Right. Well, my first pick was Jamal McCoy. I couldn't believe we grabbed him. I thought he was going. I thought another team was going to get him because I liked him, and I'm like, he probably going to go in the first. They
Mine
kept
was my favorite was Kieron Crawford. I really like Kieron Crawford.
I like the kid out too. And that's another person East Coast I wanted to watch. Well, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it because I know that's what you get ready to say. Just watch my video. So I'm gonna watch it. I'm just so busy, man, and I just found out I was listening. So anybody who's been listening to my music, real quick, right? Um, I was listening to the reason why I was supposed to drop the mixtape today, but the reason why I ain't drop it is because I heard that it's two songs that I has one song I have to finish, which I thought I did, but I didn't. So there's one song I have to finish, and there's another song I have to do. So I really only have like 8 songs. I don't have 10. So well, I have 8.5. Well, 9.5. I don't have 10. So when I get off of here, I'll be dropping it. I mean, when I get off of here, I'm gonna do those songs because I gotta write one and one's already written. Just gotta record it. So, and then I'm gonna throw it on there, and it'll be dropping tomorrow. So just wanted to get that out there. But
Oh hell yeah, Yonder. Yeah, you gotta get on SoundCloud. Uh, he's got all
so
kinds of music on there.
he said, "Wait, you make music? Yeah, man, go out, holler at me. SoundCloud. The Raider Nation anthem is on there. Um, and it's cooking too. It's definitely cooking. So, yeah, man, I go look for it. He said Monroe Freeland had Kieran and Keldrick Falk in prison. Yeah, but I think Max definitely he's already called Kieran and Kieran called him. They already in tune. Like he's already been giving them some pointers. So let's see what
Oh,
he
Max
do.
is calling everybody. Everybody that interviews says Max called him.
Right. And I'm telling you right now, he tried that, and to be honest, if everybody don't know, he tried that with Tyree Wilson. When Tyree Wilson wouldn't grasp, he wouldn't get. He didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? So this is why he really likes. This is why he really likes Michael Koontz because Michael Koontz is You know, he give him some game, he'll listen. Said Tyree Wilson was hard headed. Max didn't say that, but word in the streets.
I mean, it just proves that what we all thought, all along, that he was a major bust. We traded him and a seventh rounder just to get a fifth rounder for him, and he was a number seven overall draft pick. That's a bust. I mean, that just clarifies that that was just a total bust.
He can really, nah, either he'll really be able to get it in, or not. Here, I'll put it in the link, y'all. I'll put my
Well,
link in.
they'll have to play him at tackle because he's not an end, that's for sure.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta go copy the link. Then I gotta go.
Playing from iPhone.
I'm gonna have to make a trip to the window.
There we go. That's it right there, y'all. Who you say ain't really tackle? Frank? And if y'all go on there, make sure y'all smash that like button. And also hit that like button on there. Stickum War, Lester Hayes, not facts. Shout out, shout out Lester Hayes. Another rated great, man.
Yeah, it was definitely Lester Hayes. I had to think about it for a while, but yeah, it was Lester Hayes. Blitnikoff was known to have a little bit of stickum on him too, but not like Lester Hayes, where nobody was sitting anywhere near him on the bench.
But yeah, man, Tyree, I was disappointed in him. I tried to, you know me, y'all know me. I tried rocking with people for the longest, until it's like they prove themselves like they really don't want to get it done or they really can't. I do wish him well too. I hope he does do good on another team. I don't want him to just totally not be good. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? I want him to
yeah.
flourish.
Well, you have to throw in the whole factor that he's
That's
he's been with a shitload of different coaches, defensive coordinators, and all that kind of stuff. So he's had to deal with that kind of crap too. So you have to give him that credit for that.
I mean,
Maybe if he's in a stable team, maybe he can do better.
I mean, he, not really. He had Rob Leonard as his coach for the past couple of years. Now, if you're talking about like head coaches and stuff, then yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
well, I think Pete Carroll had more control over that defense than Robbie Leonard did, and
Yeah,
I think Robbie Leonard would much rather had him at tackle, which would he was better. He wasn't great there. He was okay there, but he was definitely better than he was end. So maybe if they, have a solid coaching staff, put him at tackle, I think he'd maybe have a decent career. I don't know.
Just
I'm
like
just glad I'm just glad he's not on the Raiders anymore. To be honest with you, I'm glad he's gone.
yeah, I'm glad he's gone, but I'm glad he's with. I'm just hoping he do good with the Saints.
I have no problem if he does. I
But
don't wish nothing but the best for him.
right, but I don't know. Maybe they see something in Tyree that they can unlock that we couldn't.
Yeah, it's highly possible, man.
I
Wasn't
mean,
he wasn't in a good situation here. So
Rob Leonard is one of the best defensive line coaches though. So if he couldn't unlock whatever
mm.
they needed to
I
unlock,
think his hands were tied behind his back by Carroll last year,
right? It's crazy. That's why
and
I
by
bet
McDonald. I mean,
I bet you Rob Leonard was happy to get rid of him. He's like, look, I can't coach this guy, bro. I'm trying. He probably, all right, maybe somebody else can, right? So shoot. But I'm gonna tell you this: I watched the video of Robbie Leonard talking to Q-Ron Crawford, and actually both videos of Q-Ron Crawford and Jamal McCoy, and he was suited, especially when he was talking to Jamal McCoy. But he was happy as hell when he talked to him because he knows I could turn him into somebody. Number one, even in college, because I went back and watched Tyree Wilson's college team. All he throughout all his year, he relied on the bull rush. No hand movement, no whatsoever. You look at, but I ain't gonna say he still wasn't dominant though. He was still dominant in college, but just know that that shit won't working in the NFL. Keyron Crawford, I read up on him too. They said a lot of the pass rush moves that he tried, like he tried a lot of pass rush moves, they just didn't work, or they wasn't impactful enough. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, we draft him. He's under the tutelage of Rob Leonard and whoever the new defensive line coach is. I forgot his name. And then now, and Max is going to try to help bring you along. I believe he's going to be a really good. He may not. He might get some burn this year, but challenge to be a starter. I could see that next year. G Fam is in the building. What it do, man? What it do?
what's up, nephew? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the building.
He
He's
came
already
in.
hard at work putting up posts and stuff.
Yes, sir. What's up, Red Nation family? And he came to work, man. That's right, man. Subscribe to the channel. Man. Subscribe to the channel. Also hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Turn on the notifications. And if you want, become a member. I'm telling y'all do not want to miss out on these members only videos, yo. Members only videos and members only lives. Y'all gonna want to know what I be talking about, what we be talking about, especially lives. Yes, sir. Your George Stokes VE on SoundCloud. Yes, sir. And I want to share with everybody some good news, y'all. So I remember like a month ago, maybe, right? Am I right, Unc? I think a month ago, I was telling y'all that I was trying to do a deal with a guy.
Oh, yeah, it's about a month. Yeah, it's about a month.
Yeah, about a month ago, I was telling you that I had a little deal on the table of me being having my show on a Roku channel, Well, today is the day I tell you that the Yurp show will be on Roku as of next week, I believe. Mondays. Hold on, let me see. I gotta see what the I forgot the days. It's 7 o'clock also, y'all. So I can't, you know what I mean, gotta be on time. But it's at so it
Seven
is
seven
at
o'clock your time.
7 o'clock Central Time on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So just to let y'all know. And I just hit him up today and says, "Hey, I'm in. Can I send you?" I told him a, it's like $10 a month I have to pay to do this, but I feel like it's well worth it. You know what I'm saying? Put me on a bigger platform, a bigger streaming platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be on YouTube. You guys are still gonna be doing the same thing. It's just, I'm on Roku. I'm on a Roku channel as well as every other social media site. So, um, you know, I just wanted to shoot the good news to y'all, man, to the chat, man. So, Roy 8200 said Jamal McCoy had 4 interceptions last year. He played Hezekiah Masses. He played Hezekiah Masses 5 interceptions. Trader Suits 4 interceptions. Let's hope it translates. I think it will. Look, to be honest, we're gonna play the. I'm bringing it back, y'all. So, like I said, for those who's just now joining the channel and just now being on, uh, I used to do this back in the day. Maybe last year, I used to do this where I played the press conference and we listened to each person, and then we'll talk about it right after. So I'm gonna do that, but I want to say I like Trader Stoops' presser. Yo. Trader Stoops' presser was dope, yo. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna like this kid when you hear him. Just the way he speaks, he's a dope guy, man. He's a dope guy. He said, "You ain't bullshitting. Crawford is for real, not facts." McCoy didn't play 2025. No, he played 2024.
Right. Yeah, he was out last year with that knee injury.
He said, "Do I need my members only jacket?" Nah, Frank, you don't need a members only jacket.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You got
I am going to make
remember.
a. I am.
You're gonna have to make you up like a t-shirt looks like a jacket. You know, like those tuxes that look like t-shirt looks like tuxes. You have to make you up a dinner jacket and having a Europe jacket.
Well, what I plan on doing is because I want to get one of them T-shirt makers, well, not the T-shirt makers, but the graphic design drawings I put on the T-shirts and hoodies. So I want to do that, and I want to get some member only hoodies and T-shirts. So every member who joins, they'll be getting the members only hoodie to go. I'm gonna just make just the hoodies. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna be doing black and gray for the silver.
I want a
So
black one. I'm enlarged. I'm already a member.
yeah, definitely gotta shoot you one. I gotta shoot a couple people. East Coast, he's a member too, so I gotta shoot him one too. But definitely got that in mind. So, but everything costs money. So, uh, we're gonna be grinding on that though. He said, "Not gonna lie, I was kind of excited to see Tyree in the 3-4. I thought it might fit his playing style. Not me too. I thought it would too. Definitely thought it would too. He said he got traded. Yes, sir. I know. I'm just saying, not losing sleep on his trade. Nah, facts, definitely not. I didn't even. I'm like, he got traded. Word. Okay. You can see me on the live. I was saying that. I'm like, he got traded. What? But a fifth round for a former member, number seven Hurts. Nah, definitely. He said,
Yeah, we
"Oh,
had to trade him. We had to trade him and a seventh round pick to just to get a fifth round pick.
it's usually right
That's
or wrong."
that's the definition of a bust.
Yeah, hmm definitely. He said, "I still have a members only. I know you'll get one, and if you do renew it, you'll get one. Definitely. If you still a member, you'll get one. Definitely." Roy said Tyree is 25 and never developed. Rather have a 25-year-old like Stoops. If he's good, if he good day one, not facts. I think Stoops is gonna be really good.
I think Stoops is going to be a starter.
Yo, they said they was having a walkthrough in the building or whatever, in the hotel, wherever they was at. And he said they've been getting extra reps in. And he said Malik Benson always asks him to get extra reps after practice. I thought that was dope too. Because I think Malik
I
Benson
see a
would be,
real connection going on. Malik Benson's really wanting to get some after hour work with the quarterback and the other receivers and the defenders and stuff. I mean, I really like what he's doing.
I like that, yeah.
Just during rookie training camp, even though when that's over, he still wants to practice with these guys, and that's what they do. So I think that's great.
hmm Frank said, I was excited for almost everyone on the roster because I thought that they all were getting another chance with the new staff. I was too. Um, I wouldn't say almost. Well, yeah, nah, I won't say everyone. But you gotta look though, like we still got other guys that's young. Like I think Keon is the same age, right? As Tyree Wilson, right? If I'm not mistaken. He might be younger. Hold on, let me see.
Chambliss, you talking about Keyron?
Kieran, yeah.
Let me see if I have
See
his. I don't know if I have his age written down.
how old is
Playing from
Kieran
iPhone.
Crawford?
Yeah, I don't have his.
Yeah, he younger. He like 3 years younger than Tyree Wilson. He 22. So
Yeah,
only did we. I mean, we got a 20. We got a
yeah,
younger 22-year old who's I think probably better than him.
yeah. We're starting to get out of the whole COVID thing where everybody's coming out 25 and shit. So we're
Well, I
starting
know
to come
he
out
had
of that.
a bunch of old niggas on
There's
his
still
roster.
some, but I mean,
Nah, facts. But I knew he wasn't going to keep an old dude on his roster.
I didn't think he was that old.
People. He want young guys. And he got a young coaching staff. Why not coach young guys? That's what I would do. My roster would be young every freaking year, yo. Cause as soon as you get a certain age, you cutting. You get about 28, 29, and you get about 30, you out of here. You definitely out of here. Once you hit that 29 mark, you know it's over. Roy 82 said, oh, Rose Town in the building too. What's
Oh,
up?
what's up,
He,
Rosetown? How you doing, man?
he be sneaking up in here, yo. Hold on, I'm
He
gonna get to
does.
you.
He's very sneaky. He's very
Child
sneaky.
in the building, man. My nigga sneaking up in here. Little sneaky guy. Shout out to Arrow 8200. He said Roman Henry going undrafted is crazy in my opinion. No, in my opinion. I'm
Yeah,
with you
oh,
on your
my opinion as well.
glad we got him undrafted. Exactly, bro. I think he gonna make the 53. Definitely.
Can you imagine? I mean, look at our backfield last year and look at it this year. That's huge. That's probably got to be our most upgraded position, in my opinion, for the Raiders. Is the running backs. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, you kind of dug yourself a hole with that one, Craig. When somebody mind don't like you, bro, it's over. Just ask Piano Man. Let me not say his name for you pop up with another channel name. But yeah, once they don't like you once you do.
Well, there's. I mean, even on just. I know Gridiron is not
Big
a
Rig, oh
Raiders
man.
channel, but
Mhm.
As far as
Big Rig,
Raider fans, there's three things that we don't talk about: it's race, religion, or disrespect. That's
it
three
ain't
things.
about
You know.
somebody do something, bro. You said something distasteful to somebody. So that in itself,
Yeah, you bring race into the thing. That's just not acceptable.
he said, I'm not tripping as other content creators. Yeah, I guess. QB, RB, LB, DB, so much better than last year. Oh man, you ain't see Roy over here cooking, bro. I ain't lying.
I
Definitely
agree
was,
100% with Roy.
especially the
I
free
got
agents. Got
I got to cut to the bathroom window for a minute.
good on, especially the free agents, man. I really like our free agents. Yeah, well, that's crazy, yo. He's so. Frank said again. Yeah, I don't know, Frank. I don't know, bro. But anyways, let's keep cooking, y'all. Let's keep cooking. So, um, Roy said our O line, D line improved too. Yeah, I love the fact that we have Lakatasi back at nose tackle. We put him at nose tackle. I like that. Definitely like that move. Shout out to Raider J420 in the building. What's happening, bro? What's goody? He said just got home from the lake. That's what's up, man. Spending that quality time. He said, yeah, not doing that over here on your channel for the last time. It's not hate. You have your mind made up, not facts. It's not. It's definitely not hate. Yeah, I don't have respect for my division rivals. I'm sorry. I don't like my division rivals at all. I can't stand them motherfuckers, yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. I can't stand them. Mm-mm. Can't do it with them. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't win with them. Can't do it. No, no. It's
What's up,
out of the
Josh?
question. Out of the question. Yes, sir. Frank said I got my mind in there too. He's crazy. Lake and May, life is good. Nah, facts. That's definitely facts. East Coast say he'll be in Canada next week. Wow, that's what's up. He said, I don't kick it with no one that not for the Raiders, but my wife. Yeah. Everybody got their own opinions. He's not for no team. This is where y'all get it twisted at. East Coast is not for no team. He don't even like his own team. So I don't even know why y'all tripping over here, bro. Y'all know how he is, bro. Y'all know what he do. Y'all know what his job is.
I don't know when Raider fans have developed no skin. You know, I remember back in the day. I'm 63. I remember back in the day, we had skin. We had very thick skin.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know what happened to the Raider fans. Not all Raider fans. I'm saying some Raider fans. What happened to your skin, man? You know, what happened to where you could just take stuff and just say, oh, help, F you or whatever, but not
Right.
get personal about it. You know, I just don't get it. I mean,
What happened to sticks and
it's what
stones
it's what.
may break my bones, but words will
Thank
never.
you.
What happened to
The
that, man?
black, yeah,
Why that?
the black hole's all about that, man. It's like, you know, don't F with me personally, and you can say whatever you want.
It's crazy word.
It's just nuts, man.
Roy said I blame.
It's not a matter of opinion about some certain subject. It's just when you bring something else totally into it.
Hey, Roy said I blame Manscapes.
Manscapes. Hey, I had a woman try that with me and I didn't like it.
That was great. Roy, that was great, cuz. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Look at the little squiggly face he made, too.
Oh shit, I gotta go back and find this one. I didn't see that one.
Shit. It's on the screen. Oh, I don't know if you can see the screen. I'm not sure.
I yeah.
He said, bro, just don't know when to let it go. He's like a gnat. Yo, that remind me of that Bad Boys joint. He's like, he said, you're just like a gnat. Just bugging the fuck out of me. chill. Look, I love everybody, man. I love everybody. Look, Greg is standing on business. He don't care what y'all say. He said these Raider haters. But nobody's a Raider hater. So everybody must be a Raider hater because damn near nobody like us. Gen Z and Gen Alpha, more like Gen Beta.
Yeah, I haven't heard one person in this chat that has said anything anti-Raider, including Gridiron,
Yo,
that
nah,
has
but I
opinions.
ain't gonna sit there and say he because East gave us some props on free agency. He may not like the draft, but he sure as hell liked
Right.
our free agency.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't heard.
So
That's what I have a problem with. You
and
saying
I got
all these BS about these Raider haters that making these comments. There ain't nobody been in this chat on this show that said anything hateful towards the Raiders.
you see
I
what's
don't
on my wall?
understand.
See what's on my head? Shoot, crazy. He said I'll crash out with my Raiders. You damn right. But when you right, you're right. And you know what I'm saying? When the person's wrong, they wrong. And guess what? I know firsthand, man, that man is not wrong. When he say certain shit, he's not. He's not wrong at all. So, plus, not like many others, team had a successful historical franchise as the Raiders, but it's been rough being raised up through '90s to now. I heard it from educational journey in workplaces. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. You can hear this from Europe. I started being a Raiders fan in '98. So from '98 all the way to 2003, when we got demolished in that Super Bowl, I've seen that. From 2003 till now, we've been ass, and I've seen that, and everybody else has too. So what I'm saying is, bro, where do you think people gonna say anything good when it hasn't been good? If my man Gravy was on here right now, he'll say the same goddamn thing. This is exactly why people don't really like what he be having to say. Because he says the same thing. And if you think East Coast was saying something bad, which I don't think he was, you really ain't gonna like Gravy, because Gravy keep it 100 with you. He gonna tell you no, I don't think that was good. Nope, I don't think we did a good job. He said it all last year. All last year.
Josh, I'll meet you in the parking lot, man, motherfucker. Come on, Josh. I'll meet you in the parking lot. You give me box seats, I'll meet you in the parking lot. They beat the shit out of me as long as I get to the box seats.
Yep. He's
Love
gonna
you,
say he
Josh.
obviously missed the part when I said he obviously missed the point when I say I want the Raiders to do better, and I also said I feel bad for you guys because I know a lot of guys that are Raiders fans, and that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, me and Frank are about the same age. We're like a year apart. Yeah.
Hey man, look, it's all good, man. It's all good. Just know You're not gonna hear it when you're being a Raiders fan. Being a Raiders fan, you're not gonna hear a lot of good things said about you. I'm just saying that. I'm just being 100 with you.
You got to read Josh's last thing. He says, "Oh man, all I need you to meet me out there is with the lighter, spark some blood."
Yeah, I'm trying.
That'd be cool.
I'm,
I hope
okay,
someday we can meet each other and smoke a blunt together.
he said, "Old man, all I need you to meet me out there with a lighter and spark this blunt." Oh, this dude's crazy. NFL is better when the Raiders is winning. That's facts. Everybody says that though.
Absolutely. Everybody said, yeah, that's
Everybody
a
says
fact,
that.
man.
There's not nobody in there that doesn't say that. Nobody. I'm talking.
I mean, look at the sales on team gear. The Raiders, I mean, we get a certain percentage just like everybody else, but we
Yeah,
blow every other team's out of the water, with what we sell with our Raider gear. And we get the same
yeah.
percentages these other teams do.
The
Raiders,
wrestler Jacob
it's not
Fatu.
it's
Guess
not
what?
just a nation. It's not just a nation anymore. It's like turning into a nation Raider universe.
Yeah, it's definitely facts. Yeah, Frank, you read my mind, brother. You read my mind, man.
What Frankie say? We can smoke weed in that parking lot. Oh, nice. You know what? I'm gonna have
Frank
to go to the
said,
bathroom window and partake myself.
Frank said, funny because smoking weed in the parking lot is exactly what I'm doing right now. That is crazy. Frank, where are you at, bro? He said, then bandwagon fans join the nation. I don't know who bandwagon is. I don't know who bandwagon you talk. What bandwagon you talking about?
What?
I don't think nobody. I don't know.
Then that band when Bagwag has joined the nations. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. I don't know, bro. It's cool though. It's all good.
We're definitely going to get some bandwagon fans if we do as good as we all hope that they're going to do. We're going to get some of those, but I think the real ones are going to be able to spot the real ones. It wouldn't take long, so it's going to happen. But
Yeah.
I'd rather have bandwagon fans in the stands than Kansas City Chiefs fans in the stands. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a fun season though.
Oh, that's nice, Frank. What kind of music they play? I love live music. Rush. Yeah, I do like Rush. That's a tough band to be a cover artist for. Some wicked bass, wicked solos, wicked drums. Ooh, GFAM has a question. That's a good question. I think we should address that.
Yeah, she asked me what is this. She friend said, what UDFA players will make the team this year?
I think that's a good question. I would, you go first. I'll go second.
um, I think EJ Williams makes it. Roman makes it. Um, Man, hold on. I gotta look at the list.
Well, I got you a disadvantage. I already have the list right in front of me, so let me go first. It's not
Uh,
fair. You need to look it up because it's not fair. Um, First of all, I agree totally with Roman Hemby and EJ Williams. So that's two. I think Kenzai Matsuzawa is definitely going to make it. I think, and going with that, I think Tyler Guzanski, the long snapper from Penn State's going to make it. And then let me look over this list. I mean, I know there's some people talking about Sawyer Robertson, the quarterback from Baylor. I'm not picking him though. Um, I'm gonna say um, I'm gonna say that's about it for me. Tyler Juszczyk, the long snapper, EJ Williams, Roman Hemby, and Kanze Matsuzawa. And maybe for good measure, we'll throw in Sawyer Brown or Sawyer Robertson, the quarterback from Baylor. That's my five.
okay. Um, so I'll go back. So Robin Hemby, EJ Williams, Caleb Alford. He's interesting too. And Xavier Sori, Arkansas.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one.
So those are my guys right there. Yeah, you come over here. Come on. Hey, come on. Hold on, y'all.
Roy, I think we might have seen the last of Paul Mal, to be honest. And I really like Paul Mal. I hope he doesn't get cut, but wow, he's gonna have a hard time making the team this year.
Bro,
If we can get a trade for him, I think they'd definitely do it. I don't know if we can get a trade for him,
boy.
but I really like Pull out. I mean, I just like him as a man. You know, I think he's a cool dude, but he's kind of like a one trick pony. So, and what we've seen from the defensive backs that they picked up this year, these safeties and these corners through UDFA, through the draft. I mean, these are all guys who can play multiple positions, and Polo can't do that, in my opinion. But I really like the dude, but yeah, I think he's gonna be gone. Oh, Gary Smith the third. Oh, did I forget him? Well, Gary Smith was. Oh shit, I did miss him. Oh my, who was that said that? Chief M. Thank
There's
you. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think Gary Smith the third, that tackle from UCLA, will definitely has a good shot of making it too, man. Thanks, nephew. I totally missed on that one. I mean, I don't see even Justin Pickett. I mean, he might even make it. I mean, they made so many just incredible picks, man. I mean, I know we got to get down to 53 and the what, like 17 on the practice squad, but damn, I mean, we couldn't even make a team beginning of the year. Now we got too many players,
I
so
think
that's a
Palomar
good
might get.
problem to have.
Think
Who?
I'm sorry. I think Palomar gets traded before he gets cut.
Think that we can get a trade for him? I I I I I think that's cool. I hate to see him go, but I mean, 'cause I just like him as a guy. You know, I think he's a cool dude. But yeah, I think he's just singular functional player. But yeah, if we can get some kind of trade for him, that would be great.
Yo, East Coast. If you still in here, did you like? Do you? How do you feel about Jamal McCoy? Not saying injury. I'm just saying as a player. Period. That's my favorite player in this draft right now. You done eat?
Hey Frank, have a good night. Thank
Who?
you. Frank's dipping out for the night.
Frank, have a good night, man. Appreciate you, bro. He was ranked my number one corner. That's what I'm talking about. So it couldn't even be that bad. If you're saying Hezekiah Masses, and that's just two people out of the 10, I need to see the way he was talking about. Because I don't think it was that bad.
He did say before the injury.
Yeah, but I think his combine was pretty straight too. I think he's gonna be fine. My opinion. I think it's gonna be
Hey
fine.
man, you don't know, man. I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be one. I didn't sleep at what's whatever motel that is
Hmm.
that night last night, so I have no idea.
Boy,
I think if he comes in clean, he's going to be really good. I think if we have to sit him for a year, I think we're going to be good after that. So I have no problem with him.
right. He said again, you know what I'm about to say. I broke down top 10 each position on my yeah, I know. Just wanted to get it. That's the only person I was going to ask you about. He said I explained it in great detail. All right, I'm gonna check it out. Definitely. Real Sound says salute to the nation. Yes, sir.
That roast down.
He said he gave it a B for the Rams. Caleb Downs is my number one player, but it doesn't make the Cowboys draft great. I gave them a C plus. See, I seen that too. Certainly did.
We got a question in the chat. Uh, Josh asked, "What home game are you most excited about?"
I won't know until we see the schedule. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just gonna go out on the limb and say Chiefs because I just want the Raiders to beat the Chiefs in Vegas in Allegiant Stadium for once. So that's the one I'm looking forward to.
Nah, we beat them last year in Vegas.
No, we have not beat them in Vegas. We beat them in Kansas City twice, but we haven't beat them in Vegas.
When did we play them last year? We played them in Kansas City last year.
We
Um,
play them. We play them both. We play them 2 times a year every year because they're in our
I'm talking about
division. So we play them.
I'm talking about the second game. The second game was in Vegas, wasn't it?
Was this?
Yeah, I think we beat a bad hole because they remember they blew us out. Because
I got to look now.
they blew us out at home.
I have to look now because I don't think we've ever beat them at home. But I obviously could be wrong. Have the Raiders ever beat Kansas City in Las Vegas Allegiant Stadium?
Seahawks home game would be interesting. Yeah, that would be.
Yep, you're right. They defeated them in the Legion Stadium for the first time in 2026, which fucked up our draft positions after the first round. That was the first time.
I know we made them cry on Christmas. Yeah, he's crazy.
Oh yeah, in Kansas. Yeah, I remember in Pittsburgh the whole time I had season tickets. Pittsburgh never beat the Raiders in never ever beat the Raiders in Oakland Coliseum.
Ty Simpson versus Mendoza, but ain't none of them starting, so that ain't gonna work. It would have been dope if they were starting, but they ain't starting. So it really don't matter. Notice how Gizmo is so quiet right now.
What's up with him? Is
He's,
he sleeping?
he's right next to me with his paw on my lap. Is that what is that? Is that what kind of what sign is that? Ain't that like some type of sign?
Yeah,
Or
they
is that
want to have they want to have. They want to know you're there. That's a pit bull. Pit bulls love attention, man. They want to have human contact. That be leaning up against you, or have a paw across you, or sit on your foot. My pit bull's like famous for sitting on my foot from
yo? He
outside,
loves putting his paw on my lap.
or laying on my foot on both my feet. Yeah, it's just pit bulls crave attention. They need contact. He's just like, yeah, okay, my dad's here. I'm good. I'm sleeping.
But yeah, yeah, I can't wait.
That's what pits do, man.
Yeah, somebody might have to go to obedience school because paying, he ain't being obedient. When I run around the neighborhood, you gotta chase him last night. I chased him for like 45 minutes. I was so pissed off. It's like 12 o'clock midnight. He's like running all over the place. I'm like, number one, you're a 6 month old dog. A coyote get a hold of you. You have no, you're not even that big to even defend yourself. Like, bro, get over here. And in where I live at, it's a lot of foxes out here too. So I ain't gonna lie, he fast though. He be moving. I don't even chase him. I just walk like Jason. I walk like Michael Myers towards him. I don't even. He be like, yo, he's still walking. Look, he know I'm talking about him. I want you look at me. Stop looking at me. Go back to sleep. Look, that paw is all we do. He'll play. Yeah, I don't really mean nothing. We've been beat by first year QBs, second year QBs, backups, fifth stringers. It don't matter. We were beat by them all. This is year is the year to show them that we not having it. Carson Beck is nice. He mess around might start for the Cardinals. I ain't gonna even cap. For real, for real. So went to the beach today. Sarge ran uh, the whole beach. Crazy. So as long as our defense is lights out, we can be mid of the pack. And we develop that run game. Man, look, I'm trying to have everybody lights out. I need everybody to be on one. What Fernando said, 111
Right.
chord. One accord. You feel me?
That seems to be the mantra, man. One of 11.
Right. So now I got some I don't know if everybody watched the press conference today with the rookie, but if y'all didn't, I'm gonna play them. We're gonna listen to it, and at the end we're gonna discuss it. So let me get to it. I think my Alexa is on already, so I ain't gotta put it. Um, hold on. Do.
Playing from iPhone.
Hold on. Let's see what it says. Here we go. I bet. And here we go, y'all. Fernando Mendoza is the first one.
Man, how did it feel out there today? Mr. Gutierrez, felt good. It was good. It was good to be in the high altitude, get the plays down, the base, because you can be learning on a sheet of paper, but until you put pen to paper and application, and we have Coach Sunoco, Coach Kubiak, and in my case, Coach Sullivan, repping it, getting on our butts about it, improving the entire offense every single day. It's been great. And from day one to day two, I think we saw a lot of improvement in everybody's, including myself.
Fernando, I know you've talked about watching YouTube videos and highlights and studying tape. I'm just curious, prior to, being drafted, how often do you kind of study Clint Kubiak's offensive scheme in particular, just as being a football fan in general?
Yeah, I mean, he won a Super Bowl last year, so I saw a lot of him. I love watching NFL football on Sundays, so I watched a lot of Coach Kubiak. And then when I was drafted and got here, I was able to get the playbook. However, going now to be in the facility and having access to the film and seeing the application, seeing Kirk Cousins do it back in Minnesota, seeing Sam Darnold do it last year in Seattle, see the application and how it's supposed to be executed and what it's done at a high level is really beneficial for my development. And that's something from coming day one, just seeing it on the paper and taking it in. And then day two, last night with the coaches, really studying, okay, this is how Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold did it. This is how their footwork and eyes looked. So can we put that on the field today? And I think we did.
You talked about working with Brian Greasy in the pre-draft process, studying those kind of West Coast concepts, the under center play. Coming here to Las Vegas, how much has that helped you kind of hit the ground running with this offense?
It has. I mean, give a big thanks to him. And the offensive line here in the rookie camp has been phenomenal. The centers have always, we've gotten extra work with all the centers and the quarterbacks the past 2 days. Everybody really wants to work, and it's a great feeling the other quarterbacks are really in tune, but I need more work under center. And it's great when we can be in the hotel getting 25 to 50 snaps each, last night and the night before day one, and to really get that timing. And I still have a long way to go, but those centers are phenomenal, consistent snaps, and offensive line did a great job.
Kind of along those same lines, what do you think is going to be the biggest adjustment for you working under center? I know every quarterback coming out of college has to deal with that nowadays, but for you personally, what do you think is going to be the biggest adjustment to that?
I believe it's the added footwork. Instead of being back there in shotgun, you have to get back to make sure you get depth, you can best serve your offensive lineman, still be on time, still decipher the defense. And with that, it's really having an emphasis on those first two steps, on securing the snap and getting out of there and powerful with having quick feet. And that's something that Coach Sullivan, Coach Janoko, and Coach Kubiak have talked to me about.
I'm sure your world has changed so much since we saw you a week ago, but what have you learned inside the Raiders building that you didn't know from the outside?
I've learned a lot in these 2 days. I think that's the best thing is the advice that I've gotten is as a rookie, you just try to learn the most as possible. So right now there's a lot of information. It's coming like a fire hose, but at that time, I'm just trying to take it all in to get better every single day. It's the attention to detail, and it's really, connecting with the teammates. It's so great in rookie camp, all coming together as an offense, as a defense, special teams, as a team together to have coherent practices so we can all get better at football.
There's two guys from Indiana that also signed as UDFAs, and Hemby and Williams. How cool is it to be here with them, and how beneficial has it been for you to be with them and kind of get integrated into the system?
Yeah, Hemby, Williams, and then Jonathan Brady was also here on an invite. So to have those Indiana guys, I've had plays all three. I've handed the ball off to Hemby, I've thrown the ball to EJ and to Jonathan Brady. And to have those guys there, it's great to have rapport with them. However, looking forward to building with them and looking forward to creating rapport with my new teammates.
Fernando, I'm back here. What has the communication process been like with you so far in stepping up to the NFL language and terminology?
It's been dialing it in, and it's been trying to become more fluid with the whole operation of things. It's going to be a step from college to NFL. However, with the great coaching we have here and great other players, it makes it really easy on me that I already in the whole offense, day one to day two. So to have so many great players around and coaches getting the NFL lingo, going in the huddle, saying it, and rather than just trying to, kind of re-say and memorize a couple words, like Coach Janoko says in your earpiece, Coach Kubiak, really try to step out of the huddle, imprint the call, understand it, and then go in the huddle with conviction, be able to look the guys in the eyes, and then so we can go out and execute.
Everybody knows your life has kind of been a whirlwind the last few months, from Heisman to championships to draft and everything else. Have you been able to settle back into routine of just working? Has it happened for you yet? Do you feel like you're getting back to that?
Yeah, out of all those, great milestones, I'm really happy about these past 2 days because it's back to football. It's good. I really enjoyed college. We were able to end off, the Hoosiers were able to end off on a high point, and now back to the bottom of the totem pole. Yesterday, I was like, wow, I have a lot to work on. And wow, the NFL players, everybody here in rookie camp, these are all really, really good players. So I need to elevate my level of play to then when we go to OTAs next week and training camp. It's good to start back in the bottom of the totem pole. I have a lot to learn and a lot to grow up with great coaches and great players around me. I'm excited to do it.
Talked about leadership being earned, not given, kind of a couple weeks ago. We see you breaking down the huddle and stuff today. Are there steps that you've already taken to kind of establish yourself more as a leader here in rookie minicamp?
Yeah, I would never proclaim me as a leader. I'd let my teammates do that. But in rookie camp, everybody's trying to show out. It's essentially a tryout for all the rookies, including me, camp invites, UDFAs, any draft picks, as Coach Kubiak says. And so there, we're all just trying to rally together, keep each other up, whether it's bad play, good play, have a neutral mindset, and I naturally, getting to know the guys throughout these past 2 days, giving them fist bumps, them patting me on the butt, kind of giving a little talk forth after the plays, and stuff like that just naturally happens, whether it's, another player, like, whoever it is breaking down.
The Hoosiers are planning the trip to the White House. 11th, they left later this month. Are you able to make that trip? Are you planning on going there?
I believe May 11th is the first day of OTAs. If I'm not mistaken, I have the calendar. However, I mean, I don't have the calendar, sorry. Well, maybe I do, I'm sorry. I gotta check Teamworks. If it is on the first day of OTAs, like I said, I'm on the bottom of the totem pole here. I gotta prove myself. I can't miss practice. I mean, I'm not anything official. I don't have a calendar, but I just wouldn't, as a rookie, I don't think that's a good look. And I want to, try to best serve my teammates. And I don't know if that'd be accomplishing that goal because this, although that'd be, yeah.
Fernando, you previously mentioned about Kirk Cousins. Just how beneficial is it to have someone in that quarterback room that's has familiarity with Kubiak's offense?
Yeah, I think that when we're watching the film, we see, Kirk Cousins operating at a very high level. So I think it's going to be very beneficial hearing him talk, observe, and just being around him, trying to get some osmosis from him in a way where trying to absorb information. And I'm really looking forward to that relationship.
Talk about that osmosis when you come in the building, you see guys like Tim Brown and Jim Plunkett. What are those conversations like, and what are some pieces of advice that you would say they gave you that has even helped you this young in your career?
Like Mr. Davis told me, the strength of the Raiders is in their alumni, and I think that's present when you see all these alumni out on the practice field or in the building. I think it's a very special thing about this cornerstone franchise, and it's them giving. Evidently, they see something on tape. I'm sure that they tell any of the players, but it's more of the Raiders standard and the commitment they're going to push when they're players. I'm sure they want to see it now.
You got a lot on your plate already anyway with what's going on here, but this coming Tuesday is going to be the first Hispanic Football Hall of Fame, and you were named the Hispanic College Player of the Year. What did that mean to you to be recognized as such?
Well, it was a great honor, and there's been many great Hispanic players. Like we just mentioned, Jim Plunkett. There's a lot of other great college players, Hispanic players in college this year. So we named that it's a great honor. Really makes me proud for my grandparents immigrating from Cuba and to be able to, all four of my grandparents immigrating from Cuba, being able to live the American dream, and then now allowing me to be on the stage. It means a lot.
Went on to draft a whole lot of defensive backs after you. What have been your impressions of those guys early, and what's the battle going to be like with them throughout all the way through training camp?
It's been great. I've been talking to all of them. My locker mate right now is Stooks, so to have him next to battling him and seeing such a great player on the other side of the field, and just all the defensive players, it's been it's been great, and I think it's going to really test the offense and especially the offensive rookies, and look forward to all of us growing together and best serving the organization.
You met with Clint Kubiak a handful of times during the draft process. What are your first impressions of him as a coach?
Yeah, I think that he's a great teacher, and be able to get little nuggets here and there from him, accompanied with Coach Sudoku and Coach Sullivan, has been very beneficial. And to have such a genius offensive mind running such a coherent and complementary system is a really good place and really good situation to be in as a quarterback. So I'm blessed and I'm ready to get to work. And, I have a lot to improve. They know that. I know that. So I'm just ready to improve.
You've been here 10 years in the grand scheme of life, right? But you're talking about all the things that you picked up over the last 2 days. What are you a little bit surprised by that you thought you'd be faster, but you're kind of struggling with right now in your mind?
Yeah, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn. I'm a rookie. And I've learned a lot in these past 2 days. I feel really good coming out of this rookie mini camp with the entire system, day one and day two, the system, imprinting it, be able to run it rather than, really having the application and the schematic on paper part. I feel really good coming out of this rookie mini camp, but I think it's going to be that repetition under center, getting those quicker feet, and just, you can always be faster and more efficient in your reads and decisiveness.
And Hugh Myers here, Red Nation Radio. With all that being said, everything you're learning, is it get a little overwhelming, or does it feel like it's slowing down a little bit, even though it's only day two?
It's good. It's great. It's great to finally be back in football and have that information. And that's how you want it. You want it to be overwhelming, because when you are, it doesn't need a negative connotation, but when you're positively stressed by getting a lot of information, it allows you to grow. And so all of us rookies and trial guys being able to get stressed by the information, say that in quotation marks, will allow us to grow. And we saw that from day one to day two. So it's been a great opportunity. I think it's really going to help us rookies into going into OTAs. Sorry.
What are your first impressions of Malik Benson so far after working with him?
He's great. I connected with him a couple times yesterday on 7-on-7, and great playmaker, really fast and great hands. So look forward to getting more work with him, creating that rookie rapport. He's also a great guy, great character yesterday, always wants extra work. You know, the receivers, quarterback, centers, we were there doing a walkthrough last night, and he was the first one there. So
I'm sure you dreamt of this moment your entire life. Are there any surprises that have come your way so far?
I think it's the realization that you have the Raider logo on your chest and you're playing NFL football, which is great, and it's a great privilege. And with that comes a lot of responsibility, like Coach Kubiak says, of being a Raider in this off week, making sure you're working out every single day, you know, having your decisions focused on becoming the best player you can be and the best serve the team and the best serve the organization. So to have that little moment of awe, like, wow, NFL, but now it's NFL, there's a lot of responsibility in that. What a privilege. And let me control the controllables every day so I can best serve my teammates.
What do you have to do to earn your shield?
I have no idea. I mean, I've only been here 2 days. I'd be lying to you if not, but I'm just going to try to improve every single day, and hopefully one day I could earn my shield. But yeah.
Say you still have a lot to learn. What about that challenge excites you? Because you've been there before in your career.
I think it always excites me to learn because that means there's a room for growth. It's when the coach says, hey, you have a lot to learn, you have a lot of room, it shows that your best football is ahead of you. Whether it's, you know, any of the rookies, I believe we all have a lot of room to grow, including me. And so to hear that from the coaches means that they see, you know, potential. Our potential is nothing unless you improve every single day and control the controllables. So looking forward to growing and being back on the bottom of the totem pole and working my way up, earn the respect of my teammates, where I can become the best of them.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one. God bless.
Keyron Crawford.
Any questions for Kieran?
We saw you spending most of practice just observing. Is that injury related? Why you wasn't participating as much as?
It was really just a heavy load from yesterday, so just wanted to keep it safe and just get mental reps.
From the moment you were jumping in the pool a week ago to now, how has your world changed?
I've been ready to get to ball since that moment, so it's very exciting. It's a very pleasant moment just to actually be here and just learn from other guys and also be around the coaches to gain information from them.
Does it feel like real now? Or is there a moment where it did go from draft process to wonder, you know, I don't know yet, there's, you know, it's kind of uncontrollable, so now you're actually here?
It was really like situational. So like in that very moment, once I was drafted, I was like, man, I'm ready to get the ball. Like I've been waiting on this for so long, just because like the process as far as like the Senior Bowl, Combine, it's just like really a waiting process. So just actually being able to be here is like a moment to like just actually come true.
Can you talk about like the sorry? Can you talk about the approach that Rob Leonard is taking to this defense, and is it beneficial for you to have a defensive coordinator who has that background in defensive line coaching?
Yeah, extremely. Just because like everything that I'm being taught is like everything that I did at Auburn, so it's really similar to exactly what I've done. So it's really exciting position to be in.
Is there any like pillars or qualities that he's trying to instill in these defensive guys kind of early on?
Really just be the attacker. That's the main one. Be the attacker and always be forceful in what you do.
So far, what's been the main thing since you come to the NFL? I mean, I know it's rookie camp and it's been a short time, but what's been the biggest challenge for you in terms of learning how to go through this process and training as a rookie?
I would say it's mainly just getting a routine, figuring out what works best for me, what time I should wake up, what time I need to be in the building, and also like just becoming disciplined with that is like the main point, and just like being able to be consistent with that is the main focus. So just being able to have my routine and be consistent with that and discipline, I feel like I'll be in the best shape possible.
Can you talk about the jumping in the pool moment? Was that something that you decided you were gonna do? Were you kind of peer pressured to make that happen there?
I was just like more so like if I was to get picked today, I was like no matter what I got on, I'm jumping in this pool. So like that was just like I was like, you know what, it's gonna be a hell of a moment.
What do you envision your role being on this team?
Definitely a violent player, but also learning from the guys who's ahead of me. That's the main point. But also like taking notes and being able to be a part of like a great defensive line, but also being an attacker as well. So just being able to bring all those things in one and just being able to contribute on the field is like the best part.
Have you gotten to chat with one of those guys ahead of you yet? I know Rickie's here now, but
Yeah, the main person was Max. I mean, I talked to Max probably like twice already. He called me draft night, and then I called him the next day just to get like a couple pointers. But just being able to soak in as much knowledge as I can. Once everybody gets in, it's gonna be the best part.
Can you share what some of the pointers are that Max Crosby gave you?
Really just be respectful. You don't got to talk as much. Show in and show out when your time comes. Get ahead of the vets. Show them how it's done. If my name is called, just be ready. So like just being able to be myself and bring everything that I have to the table up front without a hesitation. Just don't be scared of nothing. That's the main one.
Obviously, you're a pass rusher by nature, but your role at Auburn was kind of a little bit more of that outside linebacker role, kind of stand straight up. You know, what do you think is the biggest things of point of emphasis for you as you kind of transition back into being more of the traditional defense end?
It's really more so just like being able to be consistent with my hands as well and being violent, and being able to correct those pointers, but also like understand the game 10 times more because like everything is still new to me, but also understanding formations, understanding like what you can get in different formations and like just like knowing what to come just to be able to have a heads up over. It's really just like football intelligence. So like just being able to increase that, it allows me to play 10 times faster.
How would you describe the vibe with your draft class, the connection you guys have?
We got a great class right now. We're not in the locker room right now. They got us like in a section away, but it's more so like So it's a very camaraderie vibe, very spirit. Everybody happy to be here. The trial guys happy to be here. So it's always in hand and just being excited around the guys is that matters. Just because everybody gonna feel 10 times better going out on the field.
What was the kind of the reputation or the impression you had of Fernando before meeting him, and now what is it after meeting him?
Yeah, my agent called Fernando when I got drafted, so like he immediately called him. But it was exciting because I always watch his interviews just because I thought he was a funny person. Like he's just a high character, but also very like respectable and just. But being able to be alongside him, like I'm gonna definitely learn pointers just like from him because he's a very like outstanding guy. So like just being able to be around good people like that. But I feel like the entire building is like that. So like that was one of the best things when I realized like once my name was called, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be around like a lot of good fucking people.
Bit of a weird question. When you said Max called you and then you called him back the next day, was there a moment where you're like, I'm really about to call Max Crosby, or is that just like, I belong now? Like I'm just gonna call him.
Yeah, I was like, I belong here. So it was more so like I was just calling to like actually like get pointers. Just like I asked him like, what is something that you actually messed up your rookie year that like I should like actually like take note of, and just like he gave me a great response. He was just like, bro, just be yourself, be respectful, and like you don't gotta say much. All you gotta do is work. That's all we care about, and you're gonna be able to fit in perfect.
Okay, guys?
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Your pet's favorite products are now packed with rewards. Earn points however you shop. Download the My Purina app today to get started. My Purina, your pet, our passion. One app.
Trayden, you came into college as a walk-on, and wasn't highly recruited coming out of high school. I was just curious, was there at that time, early in your college or even later high school career, is there a time that you didn't think for you that could be a reality?
I mean, yeah, for sure. My path was never the most perfect path, or what you would draw out for yourself. And it's hard to imagine yourself at the highest point. Watching the best of the best in the world. when you're in that time. But I just kept trusting the process, trusting the people I love, and, trying to gain knowledge everywhere I was. And, I just kept getting confident, more and more confident in my abilities as I kept getting older and wiser. I'm super happy to be here now.
You have the opportunity to ask this to Dalton, but not to you, just what it's like for you two to be reunited here in the NFL level.
Yeah, it's honestly like a dream come true. I mean, I couldn't have imagined coming to reaching this point in my career and getting to do it with my best friend in the world. So, it's like we were coming into this brand new thing, joining a brand new team, but I'm doing it with, my closest friend in the world. And it was a surreal moment, when they picked him, and, we were screaming on the phone together. So we're super happy to be here. We're ready to get to work.
How big is that as far as communication on the field as well? Because you guys know each other so well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, we got to a point, playing at Arizona where I didn't even have to say anything. We had been in the same defense for a couple of years, and I could just look over and know he knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, now we're speaking in different language, but it's football at the end of the day, and I know exactly how he operates. And we've been sitting in each other's hotel rooms, going over the tape and stuff. So we'll get it right, and we're gonna make sure that we bring our best every day.
You talked about that too. The first call was just kind of freaked out, like, this is crazy. What was the first real conversation like when you guys said, "Oh, this is real. We're actually going to do this"?
Yeah, his first call, I honestly spent the whole call just screaming on the phone. Like, I'm just screaming, "No way, no way." Because I was just free. I just couldn't believe it, And then, when we got on the phone the next day, just really the day had calmed down a little bit. It was just, we it was still like a shocking moment, but super thankful. The Lord works in mysterious ways, and He was working His magic on this one. So it was really, really cool.
Do you have a different locker, maybe from Ando? He's next to you and getting to know you. What have been your impressions of him?
He's a super funny guy. It has been so much fun sitting next to him in the locker room. I've only been there for 3 days or something like that, but no, it's been super cool getting to know him. I'm super excited to get to be his teammate. I love the way he attacks his work, and he's a cool guy off the field too. So super cool.
Played in a pretty unique defense at Arizona under Coach Gonzalez. I'm curious about what was it in your role in that defense? Do you think helped prepare you for the league? Kind of what's going to be asked of you?
Yeah, Coach G, he works in pretty much all different coverages. So I got the chance to kind of play some safety, play some nickel, play some middle of the field safety in all type of different ways and, different looks. So I got to learn, defensive concepts and instead of just, what do I do in this play and playing a memory game. So being under Coach G and Coach RC and those guys, they taught us a lot about schemes and how the defenses work and how you fit into that scheme. So it's definitely been helpful taking this step here. So I understand what's going on, what we're trying to accomplish, and understand my roles within it.
You playing both safety and nickel today out there on the field. Has the coaching staff indicated to you that they want to use you in kind of like a versatile role, playing both back deep and kind of near the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, that's obviously a question that's better suited for them. But I'm going to learn them both, and wherever I can fit best and help the team win some games, that's what I'm gonna do, baby.
I was talking
You were known for your high character and leadership. How does that translate to this level?
Yeah, I think building a great team starts with being a great teammate first, and that's something I learned the importance of throughout my entire football career, honestly. And coming in as a rookie, you want to be confident, you want to be ready to learn, but you want to learn from the vets, you want to learn from the coaching staff. And that's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm going to steal knowledge from everyone I can. I'm going to copy the vets that have done it right and have been succeeding for years at this level. And then, as far as like leadership, just kind of continuing to be the guy that I had built, at Arizona. If I need to take up a leadership role, obviously playing safety, you're kind of the quarterback of the defense. Like, I'll be ready to step into that position because I've done it before. So,
talk about that leadership role. Yesterday, I was talking to Dalton, and he said that you took him under, you took him under your wing, and he said that you have like some old head tendencies in the way that you prepare, your attention to detail, kind of like, what does that mean, and kind of how do you think that that's rubbed up on him as a player?
Yeah, I mean, we was really coming up kind of around the same time. Like I had gotten a little bit more snaps, and then he started coming up in that spring, and that's kind of when we really dove in together. I think when he says old head tendencies, I think he just means because I don't do nothing. Like I just be at home and just watching tape and stuff. So we just found a routine that worked for us, and we found ways to keep getting better in all aspects of our game. So. It's been super good for both him and I, for sure.
What's the biggest lesson you learned from the book, The Self-Centered Perspective?
That's my dad's book, if anyone's wondering. I mean, honestly, like the best thing
real quick, just want to give a quick shout out. Leroy Pitts is in the building. What's happening, Leroy? He says Raider Nation for life. We are going over the press conference from the rookies earlier. So that's what we're doing right now. Salute to my brother. Salute to you, brother.
The way is the acronym. He's kind of, turned it into a little program now. Just so it's heart. So it's humility, efficacy, accountability, resilience, and trustworthiness. I wear it on my wrist every day, just to remind myself those are, the values I wanna show and prove to myself every single day, in life and in football. So yeah, I think that's the main thing. That's the main takeaway from that one for sure.
You feel you got a lot of those lessons before you put them out to the world?
Absolutely, yeah. It's funny you say that because like I read the book obviously in his voice, and it just taking me back to being in fourth grade, first year tackle football. Like the things he's telling me is the same things he's writing down. So no, but it was definitely cool to read it in the book and realize that he's been teaching me that stuff my entire life.
You obviously have a close relationship with Dalton, but you're coming in with two other rookie defensive backs in this draft class. What are your impressions of Zeke and Jermod so far?
Yeah, really cool guys, of course. I'm super excited to be able to play alongside both of them. Zeke looked great. We got some good communication. Put some good tape together in this mini camp. Jermod's making sure he's right. The training staff here is fantastic, so they're going to make sure he's good to go. And I'm super excited to get a chance to play with them. I think we're really going to do some good things for this organization.
Thanks, Ray.
Thank you, guys.
Now, Trey Stoops. Trey's on.
One of the questions for Trey, guys.
Trey, one of the things that John Spivak said about drafting you is that whoever you would just line up wherever you were lined up and just block who was ever in front of you. Like, is that kind of just been your mentality throughout your football career?
Pretty much, yeah. Play wherever they need me, play whatever gets me on the field, and yeah, just block the guy in front of me.
Communication with Fernando Mendoza, what's that been like?
It's been great, getting to know him, getting to talk with him just off the field, on the field, working the playbook. We had a little walkthrough last night, just kind of getting some snaps, getting some, just time together. So it's been great getting to know him.
First impression of him just as a person off the field?
He's just a guy's guy, honestly. He just connects with everybody, super friendly, easy to talk to, getting to know everybody. So he's a great leader, and I'm happy to be working with him.
He talked about getting used to playing under center. He said that he's taking extra snaps with you guys at the hotel. What's that experience been like, kind of helping him get used to that process?
Right, yeah, that's been awesome because, we didn't do very much under center at A&M either. So it's been great, getting those extra reps, just texting. And, met at the hotel room last night and just, got some extra reps under center. So getting ready to roll.
Well, kind of like bonding with him, trying to learn something together kind of early on.
Right, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, just spending time with him, getting to know each other, getting a connection with him. So, yeah, it's been awesome.
There's so much talk about quarterback learning to take snaps under center, but as you mentioned, center is the same thing. Like, you have to adjust as you're doing a lot of shotgun. How different is that process to snap to somebody that's right behind you?
I mean, it's a little different, but nothing that hasn't been too hard to pick up. I've been working that the past couple months, getting ready for this process, getting ready for the NFL. So hasn't been too much difference, just, building that connection, exactly how he likes it because, that's what matters. So.
Do you feel you can play all five positions at the NFL level?
Yes, sir, 100%.
How much did you talk to teams about that throughout the process, knowing, hey, I can do whatever you guys ask of me. I've showed it at the college level. Is that something that they talk to you when you talk to them about throughout this process?
Yes, sir. Yeah, quite a bit because I just want to get on the field as quick as possible, contribute to the team, help out the team. So wherever they need me, that's where I'm gonna be.
Where along the offensive line do you feel the most comfortable?
Any of the five. I played mostly left tackle in college, but whatever they need, I'm comfortable playing.
What are your first impressions of Rick Dennison?
I love him as a coach. He's funny. He's fun to work with. He's super detailed. I just love being in the meeting room with him, and it's just a fantastic time getting to learn the playbook with him.
Have you had any conversations with Linderbaum yet?
I have not, no, but I'm excited to.
What are you excited to take away from him?
I just want to be a sponge and learn everything I can. He's a veteran guy. He knows what to do, and just want to sit down with him and pick his brain. Hopefully not bug him too much, but just learn from him.
What's the key to playing at the intensity level that you played at, but don't commit penalties? I think you only had one that was called on you last season.
Right, yeah, it's just a mindset, just being locked in, just being disciplined. You got to do your job, you got to do it right too. So it's just a mindset and something you got to work and practice every single day.
So Ricky Clash as a whole so far, how have you guys been able to kind of juggle having fun and being high energy, but also being serious and treating this as it's a tryout?
I mean, it's just the job every single day. So you got to come in, go to work, and then there's time, when we're just sitting around in the hot tub, cold tub, just messing around, talking around a little bit, just talking about other things. But when it's work time, and everybody knows that.
Versatility seemed to be a key throughout the entirety of the draft class. How important is versatility, not only to yourself, but to everybody else that's here at camp right now?
Right, it's super important. It's extremely important because, being able to be versatile, play multiple positions just increases your value and how much you can help the team. So it's all about what the team needs. So you got to be able to help out however much you can.
What do you feel is the most challenging in terms of being able to play all five positions? I was wondering, what's the most challenging part in terms of being able to do that at a high level?
For me, mentally, it wasn't really a problem because I pride myself on learning the playbook and learning all five positions. But just getting those reps at all different positions because the technique's a little bit different, steps are a little bit different. Just making all those reps. So just look forward to doing that in practice and on my own.
You guys walked in with your name tags yesterday. Was there any icebreakers you guys did to get to know each other off the field?
I mean, just kind of talking in the locker room and then the O-line room, just, favorite foods, favorite musics, just the kind of stuff like that, just getting to know each other, getting to learn a couple things about each other.
You talked about what the coaching styles of Kubiak, Trinoco, and Dennison have been so far, and kind of what are the things that they're trying to instill in this offense?
Super hands-on, very detailed, extremely detailed. You do it right, and you do it until you do it right. So, yeah, extremely detailed, and I'm just excited to continue to get to work with them.
All good? Thank you. Cool.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
And that is it. That is it, yo.
Now you see me? Now you don't.
I don't want to see nothing. Here we go. So.
Yeah, soon was the last one.
Raider Night in the building. What it do, man? What it do? So,
Raider Night.
Everybody's response on everything they said, but I just want to start with Fernando Mendoza. I really think this guy is going to do something special when he gets his chance on the field. I just really do. The more I hear him, the more I listen, the more I know that he's going to be a film rat. That he prides himself on getting his teammates, on the right track and everything. Like everything about this guy, this young guy, man. Speak high volumes. High volumes, What you got on it, huh? What you think?
Mendoza?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the same way I have been on him. I think his intangibles are off the charts. I just need to see him on the field. I mean, obviously, I love the way he talks, the way he promotes himself. I mean, his intangibles are off the charts. So I'm just gonna wait to see how he does on the field, and I think he can be a good quarterback.
Nah, facts.
My opinion ain't changed until I see him on the field in NFL field. Then
I
my
was
opinion
mainly
will
talking
change.
about Yeah, but I was like mainly really talking about press conference. Like, how'd you feel he answered all his questions and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, his intangibles are impeccable. I mean, he's a great spokesman, and I love all the intangibles. I mean, intangibles matter. I just need to see him on the field. That's
On the
all.
field.
I think he'll be a good quarterback when they put him in. I think he's going to be our future. I just
Yep.
haven't seen it. I have to wait to see. Yeah, I think about that about a lot of the Raiders. It's not just him. I think we look great on paper. I just want to see it.
Right. I agree. Look at this guy. All up in my face. Slapping me in the back with the tail. Look. What's wrong? You gotta go out. Leave this alone. Please, I need you to lay down. Over here. Come on. Lay down. Sit. Sit down.
And yeah, Raider, I have seen his training videos. They look good. I just haven't seen them on the NFL field, just like I haven't seen anybody
Go sit
else.
down.
So it's not. I'm not just.
Sit down.
I'm not a hater of Mendoza. Everybody says I'm a hater of Mendoza. I'm not a hater of Mendoza. It's just I want to see it on the field because I haven't seen it yet on the Raiders. The national championships, Heisman's, all that other crap, But I just want to see it on the field. That's all. I'm just holding my thoughts for now. That's all.
But yeah, no. Facts. That's it. What I said.
But I've never said I hate him. I've never said I don't think he'll do good. I've never said nothing like that.
Sit down.
I'm just holding my thoughts. That's all.
Sit down. Now. Now sit down. What I say. I agree. I need this series. Yeah. Mark Raider in the building. What up, Mark? You say I need to. I mean, we all need to see results, but they don't stop us on. You know what I mean? We need to see results on everybody, though. To be honest,
Exactly, man. We need to see. Yeah, we need. I mean, we're Raider fans, man. We've seen things
I
that
just
look
want.
promising that do turn out to be shit. So we need to see results. What's up, Mark?
But he ain't starting, so we gonna have to wait on that. Unless if he beats out Kirk Cousins, I don't even. Shoot, what else do you need to see? Kirk Cousins not no bad quarterback either. Trust me, he gonna push Mendoza to the limit. That I do have a feeling. he's gonna do. He knows you on my spot, you're gonna have to beat me for it. You definitely gonna have to earn it. Which, and he gonna teach you some shit too. But I think he'd be all right. Kieran Crawford, I think he also had a nice. Sit down. He also had a nice little presser. It was dope seeing. Just by him talking to Max, I'm telling you right now, he finna be one of Max's proteges because he wanna learn. Just by hearing him, you know what I'm saying? He wanna learn.
That's the thing about Max, man. A lot of people forget, man. I mean, he's contacted pretty much every. Uh, if he hasn't done every single player, I think he's probably contacted every player he has a phone number of to welcome to the Raiders and tell them what's about, because that's what Max does. And people
Right.
forget that when they say we want to trade Max, but when he's getting injured all the time. You got to remember the value he has as just
Oh yeah, I remember you
inspiration,
showed that. Sorry, go ahead. You can finish
No, I'm
up.
done. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. Unc might have been on. Unc might would have been here too for this. When East Coast said he had a Bowers jersey before it came out, it was custom. He had a custom made Bowers jersey. He said they weren't even out yet, but I hate the Raiders. Yeah. It's just honest
Yeah, East
opinion.
Coast doesn't hate anybody. He just expresses his feelings,
Right.
what his opinions are. He doesn't hate anybody.
Nobody need to hate nobody.
He appreciates talent.
So who's next after that? Trading Stoops. How did y'all feel about trading Stoops, presser? I like the fact that they are excited. And I'm telling you, and I said this when we was watching. I said this live when I was watching the draft. I said, you mess around, won't even see Palomar or Jeremy Chin. You ain't gonna see none of them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see none of them. So I'm gonna tell you, by next season, they both might be traded. I believe they're gonna play well. I believe they want to play well. Kubiak probably fed them some juice they needed to hear. And man, they ate that rich up. They ate it up. So I don't know. Moderator said, I think second year we shine and the third year we rock. Nah, facts. You could be right. You never know. It might happen sooner or later. You never know. You never know. I ain't saying it will, but I'm saying you never know. It could happen. But they're not gonna give us an easy schedule like they do the Patriots. They're just not gonna do that. Yeah. Go sit down. AOC, Palomar, Chin have 1 foot out the door. Exactly. You already seen Tyree Wilson go. You're straight next. We can win our division. We can beat any team. Yeah, definitely fans. Hold on 1 second. Take it over, yo. Hello? What's wrong?
I was muted. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. What happened? Okay, so if we can win our division, we can. Shit, I gotta get my glasses on. All right, Raider Knight. Yeah, I definitely think that as well. Um, Raider Knight, what is your opinion on what our record's going to be this year, or even just if you want to just do the record within the AFC West? So, Quiddy Pay, I I like Quiddy Pay. Malcolm Kuntz can be good. He's proven he can be good, but we haven't seen much out of him since the injury. So I could see I I see more of a rotation. I mean, especially on the defensive line, I see more of a rotation to where I mean it's like one guy's got the job. There's going to be a rotation throughout the line with our tackles, with the depth we have seem to have in this year on defensive line. I see more of a rotation over one guy being over another guy.
Yep.
That's my opinion.
Say you think Quiddy Pay will beat out Coons? I don't know because I think people are thinking it's gonna be what's in people think like the two defensive ends that might be Quiddy Pay and what's the name, or it might be because Crosby Max already said on his um on his show that he's not doing none of that outside. So I'm guessing he's going to be on the inside more. Um, so uh, it Quiddy Pay could be starting. You know, it could be Michael Coots and Quiddy Pay and Crosby. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, shoot, you never know. Somebody's going to have to be on that other side. Because I have a strong feeling like Utasi could start at nose tackle. Call me crazy, but I mean, like Unc's been saying for a very long time. This is not the first time he said it, but he said this, and he could back me on it because he said it. It's easier to play defensive tackle than to play on the offensive line. And all you have to do is really try to just get after the quarterback. Now, you're going to have to learn some concepts on the way, but just get to the quarterback is the mission. And I believe he can do that. Stopping the run is the mission. I think he can do that. The man is probably the biggest nose tackle we have in the NFL right about now with what, 6, what is he, 6, how tall is he?
Who, Quiddy Pay?
I don't know. No, Lockheed Tyson.
Oh, Lockie Tosh is like 6'6" or 6'7". It's ridiculous.
So 6'6", 373
370
pounds.
plus. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
That's a whole lot of girth to get around, man.
Facts. It's definitely facts.
You're kind of echoing the kind of thing I was saying when you were gone. It's like, it's going to be a rotation. I don't think it's going to be Quiddy Pay or Coons. I think it's going to be one or the other is going to be your starter, but I mean, there's going to be a lot of rotation in that line, the whole defensive line, because you got some depth.
But you gonna need somebody. Look, you're gonna need somebody on the outside to rush the passer too. If we're running a 3-4 base, who is your outside rushers?
Yeah, 3-4 is what they're going to be running. That's their base, but I don't see them running a shitload of it. I mean, I think it's going to be more with linebackers coming down and stuff like that. I don't see them running just a 3-4.
It's if you see, this is what I've been hearing. If, I'm not trying to change nobody's mind, that's fine. But what I'm saying is what I've been hearing, because I've been hearing a lot about it, is that they're running similar to what they're implementing something similar to what the Seahawks did. And when I watched the Seahawks, because I watched a couple of their games, they ran majority out of. Now it might have looked like they got 4 guys down, but I seen a lot of linebackers up in the front push back.
That's the
Some
beauty of running the 3-4 base. You can do that.
Right, I agree. You can switch it up in many ways. Like Unc said, that's the beauty of it. Man, like I said, I've been waiting for us to switch to a 3-4. Like, I don't even know why we've been there and switched to a 3-4. I mean, I understand, but I don't know.
Man,
I
I
would
hate to
say
say it, man,
Crawford.
but I think I have to cut out here pretty quick. Um,
You all right, though?
yeah, I just had a long day, and I just need to kind of cut out here. I hate to
Yeah.
say it, but
It's all good. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Yeah. Sorry that I cut out early.
yeah, I don't know why, man. I just feel really tired tonight. I think I just need to kick back and relax and go to sleep.
No problem. You have a good one, though.
All right, you too, man. Hey, chat. Hey, thank you to the chat. Appreciate you. Um, sorry I'm conking out on you guys early, but I just got to go. So have a good night. Yurp, you have a good night.
Have a good night, though.
All right. Good night, everybody.
I don't know. But like I was saying, um, but yeah, I like where we doing with this. You know, um, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be all right. I rally for Lobby, for Rob Leonard, man. I want him to be our defense coordinator. I believed in him. I believe that he can do the things that uh, he can be one of them coordinators. So one of them really good coordinators up there with the I don't know, I can't remember right now all the defense coordinators. Vic Fangio, I know he worked for him. Not Jesse Minter, but Mike McDonald, another great offense. Yo, what are you doing, man? Who's being weird? Leave stuff alone. Um, Mike McDonald. Look, I said I don't know no defensive coordinators now. I'll start naming them. But the Steve Spagnuolos of the world, like he could be one of them. I believe that. I see you had 300 views, but only 20 likes. I don't know what you're talking about, Greg. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But all I know is we looking pretty good. We looking pretty good. So said, I feel good. He asked me a question. I'm always asking him a question. He asked me a question. Oh man, shout out to my brother East Coast. He said, outside McCoy, who is the one person you hope ends up being great and outside of Mendoza. Okay, I'll give you two people. Um, I just drew a blank real quick. So, Keyron Crawford, he's one guy I hope turns out to be really good. because I know we kind of like is you can say he's not, but I feel like when they made that pick, I'm like, oh yeah. When they traded him, when they traded Tyree Wilson, like the first thing I thought of was, oh, okay, Kieran was the replacement. So I feel like how I feel is like I hope that he does better, have better production, and does better than what Tyree Wilson was able to bring to the table. And I think he's, the way he's using, because I watched a little bit of film, you know what I'm saying, like not too much, but how he raised with his hand movement and everything. Like I think he can get better and working under Max. Maybe I think Max can get him there, and he already hitting up Max like, yo, you know what I'm saying. So he's one guy, and this is gonna be crazy, right? But the second guy, we got him in the 7th round, and that's Big Cleveland, man. I really hope this guy turns out, because I seen him, yo. He's pretty quick, yo. He's pretty quick. He can move, So, I'm hoping he's another guy. I'm hoping that really does his thing. You know, shoot, hell, I even give you one more. I know how you feel about him with Mike Washington. Oh yeah, see, Greg already said it. But that's an easy question for you, But yeah, I just think with them two guys, real quick. For me, I think I really hope. I'm really hoping they do their thing. It's Crawford and Cleveland. I see the fire in them, man, when they play, man. And I don't know. I feel like they're gonna be coached well. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Rob Leonard is not approving just any. He says Key-Rod concerns me. I know. I mean, he kind of does concern me too, because he wasn't really talked about like that. But when I watch him, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I always say this in East Coast. Sometimes, like I told you to give me, what's the name? And East Coast don't act like don't think I don't know that either. Do not think I don't know that Romello Height was there too. But I want to, but he was there. I did want to know. Most of my mocks, East Coast know. He's commented on a couple of my mocks on my posts. I've always wanted to see about. I've always picked Romello Height, yo. I got about 4 mock drafts posted, and they all say I want. And they all had, most of them had Romello Height. So, how I felt about Romello Height, but I kind of liked Kieran Crawford as I watched him. Like, okay, here's the instance, right? I'm gonna get to that real quick. I will get to this in a second, East Coast. I'm gonna put it up there so I don't forget it. But I'm gonna get to that second, right? So the movement, like, I think, and I'll be the first one to tell you, yo, like, East Coast, I understand where you're coming from, bro. Because I watched that game too, and Mo Freeland definitely put the beats on him. But I think with the people we have that can coach and the presence of being with Max Crosby, I just feel like that would do it. That made me feel like, okay, I feel safe about this pick. Like, I knew Romello Height was there. I don't understand why we didn't pick Romello Height, but I understand where they were coming from. Right. Romello Height is my dog. You feel me? Oh, so just for instance, right? So here's one. I wanted Jalen Royal, and we got Dante Thornton. I look at Dante Thornton tape, and it was nothing like Jalen Royal's tape. So, and I ain't even like Dante Thornton's tape. I see what he can do. Maybe he get some coaching in. Well, the coaches we had was trash. So let's just see what this coach staff can do. You feel me? Now I feel better with Kieran Crawford coming in with this coach staff, because I feel like this coach staff will coach him up. And these other guys that's on the team, I bet they're going to get extra coaching too, and better coaching too. And Dante Thornton will get. I really think that wide receivers coach was, really good. Frank said, "You're a patient man." Frank, I thought you was out, cuz. I thought you was taking it down, B. But yeah, I am. I definitely am. I ain't gonna lie. And well, when I mean when I say development, that's what I mean, like growing. Like that's exactly what you were saying, grows. Like I want him to grow and be better, you feel me? I like Malik Benson too. I like Malik Benson. I think he's gonna be pretty. I think he's gonna be really good. I like the fact that he's already getting working and he wants to, he's coming in. You say his character issues don't concern you. I didn't really hear nothing about the character issues. I mean, I just watched the tape. You feel me? I just watched the games. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't really hear nothing about the character issues, but I mean, shoot, look. I don't really know how to answer that, really, for real. I don't really know how to answer. I ain't gonna care. Because I didn't hear nothing about character issues for real with Malik Benson. But I know, like, I know people come to the Raiders, I don't know, the issues, I don't know. I think it's a good team. Like, people act right when they play for us. I mean, I can't say really about the Henry Ruggs or whatever in the situation and that cornerback, Damon Arnett. But all I'm saying is most of the time, most of the players, they do their thing and they keep it peaceful. So. But I think Malik Benson is going to be all right, though. Look, man, you got some good people around you. I think you'll flourish. But if he fucks up, then I don't know. That's on the spot. He got to answer that. I can't really answer that. He got to answer that. So I broke it down in my video. I asked to leave Bama from Nick Saban. Norwell told him to leave FSU because he was a problem. With Oregon, a fourth stringer only started because top three guys were hurt. Damn, we got another person. That's crazy. Maybe we can whip him in shape, man. Maybe we can whip him in shape. I can't really, you know what I mean? Maybe we can whip him in shape. But so, you know, he fun going to the walkthroughs and stuff like that. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's like, I'm in the NFL now. I gotta change my ways. I can't. So we'll see. Time will tell, man. Like I said, I can't grade all these guys in the beginning. I gotta do my evaluation throughout the season and then give you my analysis at the end of the season. I can't just be like, oh yeah, I feel like he's gonna be good. That's all I can say. I feel like he's gonna be good, but if he ain't, then we got a problem. You feel me? We got problems. Dante Moore was forced to feed him and Kenyon Sadiq. He's not a special teamer at FSU. We tried that, and he sucked balls. I keep forgetting that you were a Florida State fan, so you know all about it. You got the scoop. I know you definitely had the scoop. I don't know, bro. We just gotta see. I can't, like I said, I didn't really know nothing about the character issues and stuff. I did see him run one back though. I didn't even know. I'm like, yo, he do special teams. He do kick return. There's one undrafted free agent though. I think it's gonna be a dog. That's EJ Williams. I think EJ Williams is gonna be a dog. I think Malik Benson's gonna be a dog too. I believe these guys can turn around, man. They got a big opportunity. Check it. I think he's gonna turn it up. But EJ Williams, I'm definitely interested in seeing him. Definitely interested to see him. These are the type of depth in my analysis I do on these players. We can hope these guys turn around. Again, I know these players. Talk that work, bro. Talk that work. And you do. Because you do this extensive background. I just want to know, can they play or not? That's it. You know what I'm saying? The character issues and all that other stuff, I'll leave that to you. But can the man play? Yeah. Can we fix the character issues? You fix it if you want. But do we have to get rid of him? Like I said, bro, we still got Cedric Jackson, Brendan Rice. We still got those guys. You feel me? I think we're gonna be all right. McClendon Close was also waived. Yeah, I know about everybody being waived. G-Fam said Charles Snowden, I don't know why we waived him, but like I said, they must see something in Keyron Crawford. I'm telling you. If they getting ready, if they getting rid of Charles Snowden, which I thought for sure was going to step up this year, they got something. They got something planned for Q1. I'm telling you. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna get crazy, y'all. It's gonna get crazy, y'all. Mateo from Oregon is my dream to win. Following year, okay? Mateo, what is he? Because I want Jeremiah Smith. That's who I want. I want Jeremiah Smith. Yeah, she crazy. Crazy how Bo Jackson, Jerry Rice, family, all that team, almost like it was meant to be. That's how I was thinking too, bro. Like, that's exactly how I was thinking, bro. I'm like, it was meant for them to be there. And to be honest, I hope they get a shot, bro. Both of them. I hope they get a shot. You know what I'm saying? Hope he balls out. I don't know about the edge. Right? I mean, we could get an edge rusher, excuse me, but hey, if you do your own homework, then that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But yeah, man, it's about 12 a.m. I gotta get some sleep. I got this album. I mean, I got this mixtape I gotta work on early in the morning so I can drop it tomorrow. So later on today, I guess it's late as hell right now, and I'm tired. So, well, we will see how Jeremiah looks with Brandon Ennis and Curtis Henry Jr. Losing Carnell is huge. Chris Henry Jr. looked better in the spring game than Jeremiah. Dang. Well, I don't care what wide receiver it is. If they dope, let's get them. Bring them over. I don't care who over there. Brandon Ennis, Chris Henry Jr., either one of them. Jeremiah Smith, either one of them. I don't care who it is. And if that's fine. If he falls down, we can pick him up. Falls to the second round, I say we try to jump over. So I don't know. Bueno, it was good, man. It was good, Bueno. Frank said Snowden got waived. Yep, sure did. He sure did. Yep. So. Yeah, I don't know. He might be. Yeah, man, I'm gonna dig down though, y'all. I appreciate everybody pulling up. For real, for real. Your boy just too tired. Boy, a little Tucker, man. But I'll definitely be on tomorrow. I'll probably try to get on early and then do another late show. Not late, but you know. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Appreciate everybody pulling up. My man Bueno in the building, man. Salute to the guy. But yeah, man, we're gonna bring it back tomorrow, man. I'll have we're gonna get more in depth about the the Mendoza, not Mendoza, but the presser and all that other stuff. And they'll probably have new pressers tomorrow, so we'll get more into that. Like I said, I'll be playing them out loud and stuff like that. So yeah, and just do the normal stuff. So I hope everybody has a blessed night, man. Shout out to the chat. Always shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the new subscribers. We had 837, man. So shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to I don't know, in between the new and old. I don't know, but shout out to y'all, man. Everybody who came out and supported your boy. So yeah, man. Like I said, I definitely appreciate it. But with that being said, y'all know what it is. Your Raiders. Y'all have a blessed one. See y'all in the next one.